I wanted to put Polarr next to the test, starting out my edits on my laptop amidst the bustle of a coffee shop, then wrapping up at home on my desktop. Does Polarr Next give us the freedom to move between different spaces without missing a beat? I'm Aaron Nahara, head of content here at Polarr Next, and today I will be editing across different networks and devices to see if this photo editor is truly travel friendly. This is just part one of this travel friendly challenge, so don't forget to hit that subscribe button to stay updated with our latest content, and hit that like button if you want more of this content on your feed. Today, I decided to head over to a local coffee shop to do some work. It had been raining all day, which gave me a great excuse to wear a jacket and enjoy the colder Hawaii weather. Up till now, I never really edited on my laptop. Usually I would stick to my more powerful desktop, but since Polarr Next requires internet to launch, import, and export images, I wanted to see if the local coffee shop's internet would suffice. After I got my coffee, I inserted my AirPods, turned on some music, and settled in for a quick editing session. After connecting to the local Wi-Fi, I was actually surprised at how fast my photos imported into Polarr Next. Now at home, I've got a pretty fast connection, about 1 gigabyte download and 40 megabytes upload. But here at the coffee shop, I had a measly 25 megabytes download and 8 megabytes upload. So it goes to show you that it doesn't matter how fast your internet connection is, Polarr Next is still gonna work pretty quickly. Now, as you can see, I'm gonna fly through these reference photo edits, and I heavily used the Polarr Next preset Earth 5. I love the way that it treats the oranges, the yellows, those warm tones, and the way it treats the greens. And then I also am going to be leaning on a lot of the black and white 1 preset as well that Polarr Next has on the left side panel. But as I was editing through Polarr Next, I had no problems editing through my reference photos. I finished the AI style and Polarr Next got to processing. And another thing I love about Polarr Next is you don't have to wait for it to finish processing. You just jump right in and start editing and start marking new reference photos. Real quick, gotta take a little coffee break. All right, so creating virtual copies, throwing them in black and white 1, again, an awesome black and white preset that Polarr Next has built in. And then again, using radial masks, subject AI masking, brushing. I had no issues editing with Polarr Next at the coffee shop. It was super easy. And I think for those who are photographers that love to edit at their favorite coffee shops or on the go, you're gonna have no problem creating new projects, importing your images using whatever kind of internet connections that you have available to you. Polarr Next is gonna still work pretty fast. Now, for this video, I wanted to see if I could pick up where I left off and finish the rest of the edits at home. So I gathered my things and headed off. All right, so I just got back from my local coffee shop. I spent about an hour and a half there editing through all the photos there. Now that I'm home, I wanna be able to edit the same project. Now, because Polarr Next, you're not uploading anything to some server, so you cannot just jump on your laptop and then get home and edit, you know, seamlessly on your PC. Like that would be really cool, but that's just not how Polarr Next works right now. I've got all my raw images on my laptop, and that's what I was editing off of. Everything was happening locally. So what I can do is I do have a copy of the same DNGs on my PC. And my thinking is that I can copy the catalog file and the style file from the laptop and send it over to my PC, open that up on my desktop, and continue working where I had left off. So let's go ahead and do that. I don't have any thumbstick USB drives right now to be able to plug in. So the way I'm gonna do this is through Dropbox. So let me go ahead and open up my laptop here. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and open up the file explorer, and then I'm gonna open up where all of my DNGs are saved. So we're gonna go to pictures and then Lu'uloa DNG. So inside this folder, you're gonna see a catalog file, and then you're also gonna see a style file. Let me sort by type here real quick. And style file went up there. Hold on. Let me get these guys. Okay, there we go. All right, so you're gonna see the catalog file and the style file. When I click on the catalog file, you're gonna see that the catalog file is only 5.19 megabytes. And then the style file is only 281 kilobytes. So really small files there. And I should be able to drop them in my Dropbox pretty simply, and they should transfer very quickly. So, all right, so I'm gonna go ahead and take these two files. I'm gonna just drag them over to Dropbox, and they're gonna upload really quickly, and they are finished. Bam. So now that the files are uploaded, I'm gonna switch to the desktop, download them, and open them up in Polarr Next, and we'll see if we're picking up where we had left off at the coffee shop. All right, so I've gone ahead and opened up Dropbox. As you can see, I've got both files here selected, so I'm just gonna hit download, full screen that real quick, and then I'm gonna right click and hit extract all. And now I've extracted the style file and the catalog file for my client's engagement session. So I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna move them over to my DNG folder that I have on my PC. I'm gonna head to that folder, and there they are. And notice how I don't have a catalog or a style file. So I'm just gonna go ahead and paste it here, and there they are. And we're gonna close that up. We're gonna open up Polarr Next. All right, so now we are in Google Chrome. We're gonna go to the Polarr Next app, and there we go. Wow, this is different. I forgot we just released 4.6. Lots of new features here. One of the main things you're gonna notice is that we can now organize our projects by date. So makes everything a lot cleaner, a lot easier to look through. I've got 4 projects here from December. I can see in January, I've got 1 project, but it is not the Lu'uloa DNG. So I'm gonna go ahead and create a new project. I'm gonna select a folder, and I'm gonna go locate the Lu'uloa DNGs, which they are right here. Again, I haven't uploaded this project to this desktop, and we copied the catalog file and style file from my laptop where I was working on, and now it is here in this folder. We're gonna go select folder. We're gonna allow Google Chrome to edit files, and it's gonna ask, do I wanna override the edits or keep the existing edits? And the reason why it's asking me is because it's recognizing the catalog file and the style file that I put inside that folder. And we're gonna say, let's keep the existing edits. And as you can see, bam, just like that, all of the edits that we did on the laptop are there. And I believe the last image, let me see if we can find that last image, which is right here. This is the last one we left off on the laptop. So as you can see, all the edits there, everything is processed. And so I can just easily pick up from this point where I left off on the coffee shop, and I can just start editing right away and finish up the rest of this catalog. And that's gonna be it for this video. There you have it. We started this journey questioning if the on-the-go edits would hold up. And not only did Polarr Next handle the cafe internet, but it also allowed me to seamlessly transfer my catalog and style files back to my desktop. Every edit, every adjustment, right where I left off without a single hiccup. If you enjoyed this digital odyssey with Polarr Next, make sure to hit that subscribe button. You won't want to miss the next installment of our travel-friendly challenge, where we push the boundaries even further. Stay tuned, stay creative, and let's keep exploring what it truly means to edit on the go. Until next time.